Hello everybody, so today I'm going to be trying to do a bit more with Striker Jones, and instead of doing like a 2 mega pops, again, I guess I already kind of did that, technically it failed, but that was more of a funny thing. I'm going to be bringing it onto an expert map, well, the easiest expert map there is Dark Castle, and I'm going to be trying to get at least half of the pops with Striker Jones. So it's going to be more like over 1 million pops. I guess that's main DPS because technically it's more than half. So I'm going to be doing this pretty casually, nothing like super crazy. I'm not going to be like trying to max out as many pops as possible. I definitely know that he's not going to be able to do enough damage on this map specifically, so I'm going to get just a few towers to kind of help out. Round 100 I'm also probably going to need a whole lot there to help, so I'm just going to get Striker Jones down. I'll try to out buff him and all that, and then I'll have a recursive cluster and a Moab assassin, and pretty much that should push me through it, which is pretty cool. And also, I haven't showed the members there, but some of you guys have the purple and poppable badge now for 6 months. That's pretty darn cool. If you comment, you'll be able to see that, which is pretty nice. I think the next one, I like set these badges up a while ago, but I think the next one's like the Chimps badge for 1 year. That's still kind of a ways away. But anyways, pretty cool. Moving on to the run though, I'm going to be building up the bomb there. I just have a quick little 202 sub and 002 dart for the early camos, and then I'll be trying to get an absolute 0 in the back, and that's really going to be like what's going to be slowing everything down a lot. The absolute 0 coupled with the striker stun is going to be like absolutely insane and really stall things out for a long time. So even with like barely any damage, again, it's just going to be like Striker Jones, the recursive cluster, and like 1 assassin will still be able to take out round 98, which is kind of insane, and like all those rounds before that. So I'm going to grab the village up there. We're going to get the stim so we can also outbuff the recursive cluster. I probably could do it without that, but it's not super optimal. Now this is a big thing that I kind of messed up here. I knew I was going to get a homeland defense, so why did I get a 4-2 village? Kind of crazy. I should have just gone double discount. That would have actually saved a lot of money, because then I would not have had to buy radar scanner twice. So yeah, I guess that's just an issue. I don't know, I was brain dead or something when doing this. I guess I'll just blame this random stream that I was watching. Anyways, the rest of this is going to be pretty simple. It's going to get all really fun in the late game though when I start spamming all the abilities, and Striker Jones will go pretty crazy, so I'll come back then. Unfortunately, because I had that little mishap with the not getting discounts, I'm going to be really tight on money. It actually loses like an insane amount of money. It's a lot more than you might think. So we're getting Homeland Defense very late compared to like other 2 Megapops challenges that might be typical, like with this amount of cash spent. You'd usually get Homeland Defense hopefully by like 94 with this kind of build, but nope, here it's going to be a little bit later, which sucks. So I'm just spamming the abilities in the meantime. It should all be pretty chill because I don't really need a lot of damage. Just with the Absolute Zero and Striker Stun, it holds things back far enough, and the Relentless Glue does a pretty good job stunning Moabs on the inside. So like things can break down and they ignore the AZ or Striker stun, but the Relentless Glue can do a good job grabbing the rest of that with its stun, so that's pretty neat. Round 97 was kind of more difficult than I might have expected. I wanted to try to like save the abilities up so I could really do whatever I wanted on 98 at least for the beginning, and it got pretty close. I think that's just like showing me how bad the single target damage is, and I'll need a lot of force for the 100 to be able to beat that. For 98 though, it actually was really chill, pretty cool to watch. Everything just got ripped apart and it went down way easier than I thought. Some things still get like a little bit close, but easy will grab everything. Then for 99, I had to get one more assassin. I'm also going to need that against 100, and the round 100 actually ended up being really close. It took me a good amount of time to beat this. I ended up having to get a overclocked Moab Shredder. Yes, that's the upgrade like early on in the map, so it opens up early. With Homeland Defense it actually goes kind of insane, and then with that I can take out everything. It looks like it didn't get close there, but that actually took a really long time to beat. Kind of insane. I think that one try was just super lucky. And then at the end, Striker Jones did indeed get more than 1 million pops, so pretty cool.
Thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye!